John, what's going on? Good morning, man. Jay, what's good? Ventez, what's going on? Everybody got going on today? Stu, what's going on, man? Mike, what's going on? Trav, what's going on? Travis, early where you? I know it's was almost 8 o'clock where you are. Smoking preacher, what's going on? Going to Badlands in a minute. Robert, what's going on? Just got done lifting some weights, man. I gotta get back on lifting some weights, man. I was talking to my partner James, man. He's been doing good, going to the gym consistently for a long time, man. I was in that mode too, man, and then just got unmotivated. So I got to get myself back motivated. Actually, starting tomorrow, man, I'm gonna start back eating better and start getting into trying to get myself in better shape again. Mario, what's going on? Good morning, man. Herbie, what is going on? Preacher, this man, I just got done watching your. Well, you probably saw it. I got done watching your Superfly review not too long ago. Excellent review. I'm a fan of that cigar too. Just enjoying me a Partagas D6 this morning, man. Second cigar, I had me a Pirasol. I don't even know which one this is, but I smoked this one this morning. Pretty decent cigar. Brother Woods, what's going on? Yeah, I've never really lifted. Me being so big, I got to do something, man. Man, I got to get back into it. I'm probably not gonna get to lifting like I was at one point, but I want to get myself at least back in better shape because I was in pretty good shape about a year or so ago, and then just kind of lost motivation, man. One of my workout partners got hurt really bad, and he stopped lifting, and then I kept on for about 3 or 4 months after that, and then slowly the motivation went away from me too. So that's why I tell you guys all the time, you get motivated, motivation comes and goes, man. That's exactly what happened to me. Robert, what's going on, man? I got some stuff going out to you and Caesar soon, and I got some stuff going out to Preacher too. Haven't gone back since the virus. Yeah, I ain't been losing weight. I've been doing pretty good. I haven't really put on too much, in the past year. I float between 225 and 240. That's usually the weight I'm around. Facts, John. All right, you too, Trav. You take care and be safe out there, man. Robert, that's probably one of the only Alec Bradleys I actually enjoy. Have you ever smoked a Brazilian cigar called a Donna Flora? I have not. How is that one? See, what's going on, man? I started juicing this week. Figured I'd start my purse. I do like Brazilian tobacco though, Mario. If that counts for anything, I like R.I. Parapa and Matafina. It's a lot of Brazilian tobacco I do like. Preacher, I'm an extra large. My shirt size is extra large. But yeah, just kind of come up here, did a quick live while smoked this D6. Probably get done here. Probably go visit my grandma, see how she's doing, and got a few errands I got to run before I get back home later today. Off for the next couple of days, so I'm gonna enjoy that. Try to get caught up on filming some content and trying to get some things taken care of. John, but you're probably a lot taller than me though, man. I'm only 5'11", so I I remember when I was in the fire academy, I probably was floating around 195, 200, and my mom said it looked like I got sick. So usually I get under 200 pounds, I start looking real small. But normally, like if I weren't to do anything, I'd float between probably 220, 240, just depending on my diet. But I think the biggest I ever got, I think the biggest ever, but I wasn't like huge. I think I got up to like 255 at one point. Lonnie, what's going on? When's the summer showdown start? We're gonna try to get that scheduled. We'll try to have the first episode in by 4th of July. That's the target date. Alex, what's going on, man? Have you smoked the Diplomatic? Herbie, are you talking about the Mombacho Diplomatico or what? Who makes that cigar? If you're talking about the Diplomatico, I have smoked it. I wasn't a huge fan. Okay, you 5'11". To my brother or your brother 6'3". Yeah, man, John. Even like the activity is good thing. Like if you even just do regular walking and stuff like that, I think you'll be fine. But for me, the biggest thing is I'm a big eater. I like to eat. I like sweets and candy and stuff like that. So the drink. So when I got really big into fitness, I wasn't drinking at all, and that helped out a lot. I still don't drink a lot now. Like I said, the most of the time, if I drink, it's gonna be for pairings on episodes of the channel. But I don't drink too much, man. Like nowhere close to what I used to. I used to drink every day, but slowed that down, and that's helped out a lot. I think keeping the weight in a certain window too. Then when I was drinking a lot, man, just face was all puffy and full of fluid and stuff, man. It just wasn't a good look. Good morning, Latonya. How you doing? Pedro, what's going on, fam? Good morning, brother Gary. Man, shout out to Cali. Got a lot of family in Southern California. Mario, I have not been anywhere outside the United States. Hopefully that will change. Maybe hoping next year I'll get some traveling in, man. I'm getting my passport done so I can be on the move if I need to. Okay, Herb. Yeah, I didn't care for that. I'm not a big Mombacho fan though. The only Mombacho that I've had that I really enjoyed was the Koseishi. All the other ones have just been kind of They've been mostly average for me. Picked up a couple of Karl Malones this weekend. I'm going to let them sit for a while. I have not smoked that one, Robert, but fortunately for me, Travis had a Thunderbird cigars up in Washington State. I actually got a package from him yesterday, and two of those Karl Malones were in the package. So I'll be definitely reviewing one of those cigars. So I was really excited, looking forward to it. He sent me a lot of nice cigars. Sent me a nubbin tool. Sent me a couple of cutters, a hat. It was a pretty nice package, man. Really appreciative of that. Nova, what's going on, family? Need to lay out the beer. That will help. Yeah, the beer is bad too, man. I don't drink. You've been the most you've seen me drink beer is what you've been seeing on the live streams and stuff. I don't drink a lot of beer, and I don't drink a lot of like cocktails or drinks with juice and stuff in it. That's why you see me. I'm mostly drinking stuff neat. I don't even really put ice on my stuff. And I have not got a chance to watch your channel yet, but I'm gonna check it out. I got quite a few days off, so I got some time where I'll be able to kind of, as I'm smoking or something like that, be able to pull it up and listen to it. Nothing wrong with that, Latonya, getting to the money. Update on my rabbit air. It's still doing about the same, Gary. I don't have any complaints so far. We don't smell smoke like we used to throughout the house when I smoked in the sunroom. Other than if I'm smoking, if I'm smoking in the sunroom now, like I have to have it at least on high. If I don't, you can kind of smell it a little bit in the kitchen. But other than that, I don't have any complaints at all. It's been really good. It's been really solid. I like how quiet it is. It's not very noisy, and it cleans the room it cleans the air pretty quickly. And then as I'm smoking, it never really gets cloudy. As you guys could probably see when I'm filming my reviews and stuff in my room, it's never cloudy or smoky or hazy at all in the room. It does a very good job of keeping the air circulated. Kenny, what's going on, family? All right, Robert, I'm doing too much talking, man. Robert says he likes that Karl Malone too. I know, Robert, it seems like our palate is pretty close. So I'm interested to see what you say. I know Lee Mack reviewed it and thought it was average. Now, the only thing I'm worried about is I'm not a really big La Aurora fan. So, I'm gonna go into it blind. Like so I went and bought some La Aurora TAA cigars from this year. They're a pretty limited cigar too. I smoked two of those, and it was an average cigar. It wasn't bad. I think they were around $12 a cigar for me here, but they probably retail around $10. They were average. So I'm still gonna go into smoking the Karl Malone completely unbiased. If it's a good cigar, y'all know me, man. I'm gonna give it up. I'm excited to see what's in the first Black Line cigar. Do you know what's in it? I mean, it's public knowledge. So if you don't know, just let me know. I'll let you know what's in it. Frank, what is going on? There's nothing like smoking a good Cuban on the beach. You got to travel to the Caribbean, brother. That's gonna be one of my first stops when I have my passport and leave the country. Do you keep that room right there completely shut, or do you have a window cracked? Like right now, I don't have any windows open, but most of the time I at least have. My sunroom has 4, 8, 9, 10, 14 windows, and I usually keep 2 or 3 of them open. Dollar Tree has this spray called Smoke. It is really good. Okay, I have to check that out. The smell, I mean, and then when I get done smoking it, I have it on turbo and leave it over, and it usually isn't that bad. Then I'll have this candle. I'll have these smoke candles in here too, and they do pretty good. So wife hasn't been complaining, so I think it's been good. Now, what I want to do, if you guys might be able to help me out too, I want to try to find another air purification company to see if they could send me something too, and then I can be able to shut this off for a little bit and run with the other one and see which one works better. Maybe try to find one that's not as expensive too. Brother Brian, what is going on, man? I appreciate you again too. Thank you for what you did for me, man. Got them for $8. Which cigars, Robert? The Carl Malones or the forgot which ones you were mentioning. I'm not a big fan of them either, but the Malone was definitely one of my tops for me. Okay. Like I said, I got 2 of them, so I almost what I'll probably end up doing, man. I'll probably end up letting them sit for a couple weeks. I'll smoke one and then I'll review the other one. And then I'll take it from there. Fred, what's going on, my brother? Lantis, what's going on? I do want to go to Belize too, Herbie. That was one of the first places I wanted to, or was thinking about retiring to. Pedro, I'm smoking a Partagas D6. Carmel, $8 ain't bad though. That's not too bad. All right, Sydney. So the first month of the cigar or Black Line Cigar Club is going to be the Padron 1926 90th anniversary and natural in the Tubos, which is really significant. That's one of the few, or that's the only family reserve that's not box pressed. So you're getting the Family Reserve 1926 90th anniversary. You're going to get the HBC La Rosa Magico. You're going to get the Guardian of the Farm Night Watch Rambo, and then you're going to get a Wart Maestro del Tiempo. Those are going to be the 4 cigars for July. All for $30 plus shipping. It's going to be hard to beat that. And the Maestro del Tiempos have like 3-4 years of age on them. Matt, what's going on? Good morning, brother. LaTanya likes the Karl Malone too. That's good. That's a good sign. Mom, what is going on, King? When are we going to Nicaragua? Gary, as soon as I get my passport, I'm gonna be ready, man. So I'm gonna plan on trying to do some traveling next year. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not gonna do anything this year. Obviously, even if the virus wasn't going on, I'm not gonna probably move around right now. But probably next year for sure. Definitely looking forward to it. Cowboy, what's going on, brother? Sneaking in on the live. I'm glad to have you, man. That's the channel, y'all, that I was mentioning the other day. Cowboy just started his channel, based out of St. Louis. I like his personality already. I think he's gonna be another good channel that you guys need to keep an eye out for. You just get a feel, like, I haven't done this for a long time. I'm not like Lee or Cigar Vixen, but you just go through life, man. You could just, and you guys know too, just in general, when you talk and run across people, you can get a pretty good read on a person very quickly and tell what they're gonna be about. I think Cowboy's gonna have him a nice channel, man. And looking forward to watching you grow, brother, and looking forward to watching the videos because, like I said before, we need more good quality reviewers in the community. Man, I bet it is hot, Matt. It's hot here, but the humidity is the problem. It's just so damn humid, man. We're from Black Line had look out for me and added this year the rat cigar with my other cigars I've ordered. Good deal, Alex. I'm glad you he got you taken care of. Like the Karl Malone too. So Gary, the Don Kiki cigars. There's a coworker of mine that he smokes Don Kiki cigars, and when I first started the channel, he's going to send me some to review them. I just haven't got around to reviewing them, but I do know kind of a little bit of the backstory that the female or the wife and husband started it. The husband passed away, and now the wife or the widow is running the company now. I've heard some good things about Donkey Key cigars, so I'm interested in trying them myself. I'd be glad and interested when you smoke them to let me know what you think about them. That's what I'm talking about, Brian. Padrones all the time. This will be my third cigar today. Padron 1964 46th anniversary. I often refer to this as the most underrated Padron out there. It's just a cigar that most people don't talk about. Most people think about the 45th anniversary, the 50-year anniversary, the big hammer. Everybody always overlooks the 46th anniversary. Great cigar. I'm just gonna keep it real. I shoot straight from the hip. That's how I like it. Herbie, you can see his name is Cowboyism. So you type in the search box Cowboyism, KOWBOYISM, and that's his channel. Just got off the ground and a couple days ago, and like I said, I'm gonna be definitely checking him out and keeping my eyes on him, seeing what he got going on. Man, it probably ain't too many more states behind you because Tennessee's one of the few states that's like the numbers have gone way up too. So I'm fully expecting Memphis and Tennessee to be shutting down here soon too. Lefty, what's going on, fam? Been really windy here the past 2 days over here. It's just been hot and humid here. Karen Berger. Yes, that's her, Gary. At work, just wanted to pop in for a minute. Hey, I appreciate that, Matt. You stay safe out there at work, man. Try to stay cool if it's hot where you at. Hey, no problem, Cowboy. Like I said, man, we all are in this together, man. Like I said, some people, and I always say that too. If you're not comfortable in your own skin, I feel like people or feel threatened by having more channels or more people around them because they might feel like, oh, it's not going to be as much shine or as attention on me. But as I told you guys before, I think it's room for everybody in here because everybody's going to bring a different dynamic. Everybody's going to bring their own style, their own swag, their own flavor to it. So, and people drop videos and stuff at different times. So the more people that's around, the more content we are going to get, which generally I think that more people are going to be pleased with the more content that's coming out. So I'm all for more people being here, man. Like I said, I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm comfortable with what I'm able to present and how I'm able to do it. I know nobody's going to be able to do it like me, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it how you do it. So we good, man. Pete, what's going on? Oliva MB3 and a cup of community coffee. I'm drinking me some coffee too, man. Actually, Gary, I'm drinking some of the coffee you sent me. Gary sent me a big old bag of coffee, man, of coffee beans from Nicaragua. I think the coffee fields are like 50 miles away from where they grow most of the tobacco in Nicaragua. I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see. Matt, I'm smoking a Partagas D Series D number 6. Tracy, what's going on? Peace, brother. All right, Matt, you take care. Be safe out there, man. What do you think about the Diesel 10th anniversary? That's one of the only Diesels I like. I haven't smoked it in a long time, but I do remember enjoying it though. I thought it was pretty decent. Ron, you're one of the realest guys I know, man. Love your stuff and keep it up. I'll catch you later, brother. I appreciate that, Robert, man. I love what you and Caesar are doing over there too, man. And I told you before, if there's anything that you need from me, man, anything I can do for you, don't hesitate. I know we'll chat. I need to actually get your number too, man, but we'll talk. But I appreciate you guys too. Y'all continue on doing what y'all are doing. Keep and Smoking Lead. That's another channel you guys need to follow. I don't even know if they're close to. They're right there on top of 500. I don't know if they got to 500 yet. But I think last I saw there were 4 or 5 people away. So y'all go over there and help them out. Help them get over 500, man. And that's Smoke and Lead. You see Robert's next to him, but the channel is called Smoke and Lead. So go check them out. Lefty, I'm gonna try to schedule it for 4th of July for the first batch. That's the tentative date. But that's what we're gonna roll with. Michael, it's in the. I mean, right now I want to be a blender. Really, if something presents itself where, I could run it or open a cigar brand or something like that, I'm not opposed to doing that because then if I could run a cigar brand, then I'd be open to still being able to make my own. I want to still make my own blends if I own my own brand. So that might be something in the future too. Who knows? All right, John, take care, man. I got the DBL, my food, and the DBL sample of that cigar is huge. 8x60. Woo. Make sure you got you a lot of time on your hand, man. I hope it's a good one. I haven't had that one, but hopefully it's good. Because if not, that's gonna be a long, miserable smoke. He's glad you knew me before. No, it's cool. Like, yeah, like I said, you know how I feel about all y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, and I like I said, I remember names and stuff. I remember who is here all the time and who messes with me. So, but as y'all know too, man, ain't gonna be no Hollywood shit going on. Not in my personality, man. I don't even think I could fake doing that. It's just like I said, I like being able to look at myself in the mirror and being comfortable with what I see, and I already know that's not gonna work. Say, hey, that RonTV ties. That's what we looking for, man. That's why I always say the time is now. And don't forget, man. Got my Patreon set up if y'all want to support that way. I got my Teespring account set up where I got some T-shirts and stuff, some hoodies available, coffee mugs, things like that. Be working on a few more shirt designs probably here pretty soon too. So y'all don't forget to check all that stuff out too. Oh, Latonya Facts. Always will. Always will. As Uncle always says, the pie is big. All right, man. You take care, man. Have a good day. Like I said, I chose this one too. It's really good. And it's not a very long cigar. I'll probably be on this one probably 45, 50 maybe. I appreciate that, Pete. Like I said, I just try to be me, man. That's just it. Like if the channel stops growing now, I'm fine. If it gets to 100, like I just want to be, that's what I focus on, just being me. I'm just, and I want to surround myself with people that if they feel like I'm changing or doing something different, they're not gonna be afraid to tell me like, hey man, you need to step back and reevaluate yourself. You kind of going away from what you started this for and what you're doing. So I appreciate that, man. That's cool, Pete. If you ever get down around ATL, let's try to connect. Oh, for sure. Brian, same. The invitation is extended to you too if you get to Memphis. Reach out to me and you can pull up. Yeah, that bull is. I think they changed the blend, man. I think they changed the blend. Appreciate that donation, Gary. Um, the first couple that I smoked, I thought were pretty good. They still weren't elite to me, but they were pretty good. And that cigar was cheaper then. Then when it won Cigar of the Year, the price went up and it got very hard to find that cigar. And I smoked it again, and I don't think it was the same blend. It was very mild, very bland, not complex. But some people like stuff like that. But I don't think a cigar like that warrants a $16, $17, $18 price tag, man. That's just my opinion. I didn't think it was that good, man. LFD makes, and it's weird because LFD is known for making more robust, more strong blends, and they make that. Like if I'm gonna choose something that's not as strong or robust from the LFD line, I'm gonna go with the 1994, just the classic release of the 1994. I think those are good. That's what I'm gonna do, Pete. I'm gonna just see however far I go, man. Like I said, a big reason for my success now is all of you, and the bigger and for me to get bigger and better is going to be because of all of you too. Word of mouth, spreading the channel around, all that stuff matters. That's all. That's what's going to help. Michael, not as of right now, but there are going to be a few projects in the near future that will probably help get me in the door pretty, or at least get me at the doorstep. So we'll be working on that. Be pretty busy up until the end of the year. Got a lot of stuff going on. That's good, Fred. I'm glad to hear that, man. That's some. We just I had to deal with a woman yesterday at work that was positive for it, man. That's not good. So I'm glad to hear that she tested negative. That's good, man. I got to go check out your latest video too, Fred. Expensive doesn't mean good. It's just costly not to smoke it again. Yeah, I would agree. So I think sometimes the misconception people may get of me sometimes is some of the cigars I choose to smoke that it's uppity or bougie, but like so I think honestly when you get your palate, and it's not even really a price thing. When you get your palate accustomed to a certain kind of tobacco fermentation process or a certain profile, it's really hard to go back to I hate to say it, but the cheaper cigars for the most part, because I feel like for me, I can smoke a cigar and taste when it's a little cheap, when it's cheap, has cheap tobacco in it, meaning that the fermentation process or the aging process probably wasn't as long as like something else. So that's why most of the time when I smoke those cigars, they don't really resonate with me because they just don't taste as good. You could just tell, man. Which is cool because like some companies have different financial situations. So this small company that produces 40,000 cigars a year is not able to get their hands on cigar or tobacco that Warped or Illusion or somebody can make. So it's different, man. But that's just my palate, though. I don't like those cigars for the most part. That's why I was telling people in the past, you won't really see me. It's not fair for me to review most budget cigars because most of them are just going to be average to me, and the score is going to reflect that. And then people be like, "Well, you don't like them?" I'm like, they're average. They're just okay. COVID isn't a joke. We have high numbers here in Jacksonville. I don't have to go out and stay my butt home. Yeah, same thing here. Same, and it's unfortunate because my day job or my 9 to 5, so to speak, has to deal with the public, so it's almost kind of inevitable. I have to deal with it, but yeah, for sure. No problem, Mike. Yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, hit me at 901_Ron and chat on there, man. Or you can email me at mccoy.ronald@gmail.com. I'm probably a little quicker on Instagram. I check my email probably once or twice a day. Instagram, I'm on there more than that, so Instagram probably would be quicker. Same goes for liquor. 100%. 100%. You can tell when alcohol. You could tell, man. For the most part, that is why there's a price difference. For the most part, now some companies just charge. They got the band or the name or the trademark. I got you. But for the most part, if a cigar is $12 or $13 and one is $3, there's a reason for that. There's a reason. Gary, that I'm a plan on doing that sometime soon too. I want to get up there and see you and Sean. The next immediate trip for me, I'm gonna try to get up to Pennsylvania in November and meet up with James and the people at Black Line, get some business taken care of. Maybe try to swing over and get over and visit Unc. Might try to get a video or two in for you guys, a actual review of me and him sitting down talking. I think I'd enjoy that, or even just talking to him too, hanging out with him. But that's the next closest trip for me. But definitely want to get up that way, Gary. You know, if I get up that way, uh, I'm gonna hit up you and Sean. They got to understand your vision is to become a vision, so it makes sense why you go after what most won't pay for. True, and I feel like, and this might be another, and like I said it before too, this might be another very unpopular opinion, but I feel like it's counterproductive for me personally to review cigars like that. My standpoints on that is, like, look at a factory smoke, for example. That's a $2 or $3 cigar where I'm at. So for me, I don't really need a review on it. Like, I'll just pick it up if I think it sucks or if I think it's good. That's great, but I don't need a review on it. Give me the review on the. Give me a review on this before I go spend $25 or $30. Give me a review on it. Let me see what the flavor profiles, strength, all this stuff. Let me know what I'm going to be expecting. It's much more of a gamble. $2 or $3 to me is not really a gamble. Not saying that there aren't good cigars in that range, but most of them, it's just like, for me. So for me, I feel like it's counterproductive. I don't really want to put Eric through editing film and stuff like that. Like, if I even did something like that, it probably would be a live review where there's not any editing required. I'd be able to talk to you guys directly. So, that would be my thought process and my take on that if I ended up doing something like that. Same thing, Sydney. Yeah, same way. These are still pretty good. I probably need to sit on these for probably about another. Probably see what these are smoking like by the end of the year. But yeah, and that's what I was gonna say too. I was just thinking about what Cowboy was saying about the vision. So there's different types of reviewers. You got cigar reviewers that are doing it just to pass time, just because they enjoy it. So they just are putting content up just because they surely enjoy it. You have content creators where you have a mixture of that. Like I enjoy doing it, the content, and I actually love doing it. But there's also a end goal with that wanting to become a blender. Then you have some reviewers that are only doing it to get free stuff. Trust me, there's reviewers out there, they just do it just to get free cigars and stuff like that. So you have different reviewers for different reasons. I'm not a blender, that's for sure, but I have been experimenting with taking wrappers off and mix matching other cigars to see what I get. But to me, that's all stuff that can help get your palate even better too. No, cowboy man, it ain't even, it ain't even about leaving it for you little guys. I just say for anybody, just like you too, cowboy, you already know you've been smoking, you've been in the game a long time. I'm a review cigars I like to smoke. I'm not the reviewer that, and that's why I don't want to take cigars from everybody. Like, oh, let me send you this. If I don't like it, man, I'm probably not review it. Like I review cigars I like, and that's why I said that's why you see most of the time the scoring points are so high, or most of them are in the elite numbers, because these are cigars that I'm very familiar with. These are cigars I like. Nothing wrong with cigar reviewers that just review things that are sent to them. That's great. They all, like I said, there's a place for everybody. Everybody doesn't need to be the same. If everybody was the same, then there would be no point in watching multiple people. So you get such a different dynamic. Like this guy might review everything that's sent to him. This guy might not want nothing sent to him. This guy reviews cheap stuff. This guy reviews middle of the road stuff. This guy reviews high end stuff. You got to have a little bit of everything. So that's why I understand. That's why you watch multiple people, because they all offer something different to the table. Malcolm, what's going on, brother? Easy, what's going on? What's good? You ever try the Aroa First 20 Year? Yes, fantastic cigar. I actually smoked one yesterday in the 6x46. Just ordered 2 sticks from Corona Cigar here in Orlando, Florida, and wondered. Yes, great cigar. Great cigar. I don't know now, because the Aladino, the Aroa First 20 was my favorite Honduran cigar for years, but the Aladino Corojo Reserve has bumped up that spot. That's my favorite Honduran Puro. I think most people following YouTubers are considering aspirational smokes to determine if it's worth it. So we need to see reviews of variety and range to decide what to pursue. And that makes perfect sense. My biggest thing is I don't understand some creators, man. I don't think they take they don't. And Cowboy Fred, you guys, like I've told you guys too, I say it all the time. Create content that you would want to watch. If you are looking at somebody else's content, and there's some good at it, and there's some good out of everybody. So what I try to do, I take a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then form it and make myself. So you can find some good in everything, but start study. Like what I do, I study. I watch a lot of my reviews over and over again, trying to figure out how I can polish the way I talk about things. I'll look at things. I'm real critical of myself, trying to become better and better. So I study a lot of film on myself. I watch a lot of other reviewers for things that I like that they do, and things that I don't particularly care for, to try to make sure I'm not doing. And so far, I think it's been a really good. It's been working really well for me. So I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing. Yes, he does, Pete. That Aladino sampler is very good. I think it's $34.99. You get the Aladino Connecticut, Maduro, Corojo Reserva, and the all new Cameroon. $34.99, and you get a 10% off code if you use Ron Sent Me. Man, Brian, that's just a damn good cigar. Cowboy, you got to check that out. And also, man, if you're not paying attention to it, pay it with the Black Line Cigar. The Month Club is starting. Literally, it goes live tomorrow. 4 cigars for $30 plus shipping, and it's gonna be some stuff in there, boy. I'm telling you now. This finna put a lot of pressure on some people, man. LO on the same order is 3 sticks of the Aladino Crow Reserve Toro. I only ordered that one because it's the same blender. No problem. And I would tell you too, Easy, if you get a chance, order the Corojo Reserve and Robusto. Multiple box worthy. I had 4 boxes at one time. Smoked through all of them. I got 1 box left, probably with about 10, maybe 8 to 10 cigars in there. Might even smoke one a day. The Cameroon is very good. I feel like if you're more of a fan of a more refined, more balanced cigar, that's gonna be it. Still a great cigar. But you know me, I like intense, I like complexity, I like power. So the Corojo Reserva leans more towards the Corojo Reserva is more of a V8, where your Cameroon is a quality V6. It's gonna run hard. It's gonna be a great car. But I want a little bit more power when I hit the gas, and that Corojo Reserva offers that. It's just a little bit more powerful. Yeah, Cowboy, the club is gonna be nice, man. You're gonna have all kind of feature stuff in there. You're gonna have Padrones, Placentia, God of Fires, all kind of stuff, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy club. Octavius, what's going on, brother? Latour, what is going on, fam? Me too, Brian. I'm at the point on that. The Aladino Habano vintage, that cigar is already 5 or 6 years old before they're gonna release it. I'm gonna buy a box of that sight unseen. I'm not even gonna smoke it. I'm just gonna buy one because everything thus far by Aladino has been very consistent and very good. It's gotten to the point where I trust it. I trust that company. Almost like if I see Aganorsa releasing something or HVC, like I'll buy it. Like Octavius, man, nothing. You see it, man. Sitting here smoking. I'm gonna get done smoking this thing. Get out and visit my grandma for a little bit. See what she's up to, and try to stay out the way. Fred, I really do not smoke Camachos. Have not had one in a long time. I'm not a huge fan of them. Nova, we'll chat offline. We'll chat offline. Yeah, Cowboy. So it's gonna be different. So provide, as you guys know, Pravada offers they're offering more limited runs and more rare cigars. That's what they're after. Black Line is completely different. We're gonna offer really high end, nice quality cigars. Some of them will be rare sometimes, but the thing is, these cigars will be able to be had, or you might have to search a little bit to get them at things, or at to find them, but it won't be like something if you smoke it one time and then you go to Pravada and you buy it from the website and then it's sold out and then you don't ever get it again. It won't be anything like that, which for me personally, like just being 100% honest, I like the idea of smoking rare cigars, but at the same time, think about the Supreme Leaf if they weren't coming back out with it. So they had the first 5,000. So if I was a member there, I bought it, smoked it, and really enjoyed it, and then I went and bought a couple more, and then it was gone, and I never could get it again, that would make me really upset. So for cigars for me, if I really enjoy them and I love them, I want to be able to continuously smoke them over and over again. So that for me is just the only thing. But other than that, but some people's thought process is completely different with that. They don't mind it as long as they're getting something that's rare or they're smoking something that a lot of people don't have. But me, I feel like Black Line is going to be strong because we're going to offer stuff like this. It's not a cigar you're going to see in every brick and mortar, but you'll be able to order it online. You'll be able to get it over and over again. You'll be able to order a box of it. Like but at the same time, it's still a super premium cigar. This ain't no damn factory smoke or no, anything like that. So it's just going to be a completely different approach. Octavius, I don't know, man. Lee, I sent Lee one last final cigar of the Padron. That if he don't like it, man, that's that, but Lee's problem is the price point for what he feels like he's getting in the Padron. He just doesn't feel like he's getting what he's paying for. Easy, I'm talking about Black Line Luxury Cigar Club that is literally going live tomorrow. Triple Maduro Camacho is not a bad one. That's not bad. That's probably the only one. If I do buy them, that's probably the only one I like buying. Alfonso, what's going on, brother? Cigar International has a pretty good selection. Just received my cigars of the month. Kevin, I was there for a couple months, and that's why I say everything is designed. There's different levels and different tiers for different people. So I was involved in Cigars International too, but I kind of made that mistake because I joined them last year. My palate's already kind of defined. I already know what I'm really comfortable in smoking. And so for me, I feel like it was counterproductive to be there because the cigars I was getting were cigars I could easily find in my brick and mortars, and I was getting cigars I personally didn't really want to be receiving from a Cigar of the Month club. So it really didn't do anything for me. But everybody has their place. I don't know how long you've been smoking, Kevin, or what you normally smoke and stuff like that. But I think for beginners to intermediate people or people that are trying to kind of if they only smoke certain things and they're needing to broaden their horizons, that'll be a good way. And it's not a bad price for their club either. Mario, what cigar are you talking about? Oh yeah, without a question, Octavius. Yeah, that's my dog too. All right, Nova. Yeah, we're gonna chat, man. Sean, what's going on, man? I'm looking forward to being. Hey, it's gonna be good, man. Let me shoot the link for y'all real quick. Is shipping included? No, Michael. So when shipping is included, it'll be around $36, $37 out the door for 4 cigars. But all right, so let's take a look at the first month. You got the Padron 1926 90th anniversary. That's a $20 to $22 cigar there. You got the HVC La Rosa Magico. That's a $12 cigar there. You have the Guardian of the Farm Night Watch Rambo. That's like a $9, $10 cigar there. Then you got the Warped Maestro del Tiempo, which is like a $10 cigar there. Within it, and that cigar is already aged 4 years. So you're getting $55 worth of cigars for $37 shipped to your door. And these are and you'll get a discount code every month for if you like a certain cigar, you'll be able to go back to Black Line and order more of them. And there's not going to be a problem in it. All right, I just posted the link in the chat. I don't know how good my ass skills are, man. Mario, well, yeah, that's the cigar up there. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Mario. Like this, just it'll be fine, and then all of a sudden it'll just say it's unstable. So hopefully we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't do it, and we'll see what happens. YouTube don't like you to talk about certain stuff. I think stop messing with your feed. Yeah, Latonya, I'm looking at it now. It should be all right now. It was freezing for a second. I don't know how the computer is sitting in the same spot and I'm just talking, and then all of a sudden, like I said, I think maybe I'm a little bit of a conspiracist on it, have a conspiracy theory on that, but that's just me. Are y'all able to hear me now? Pretty good. If the experience is like my first sampler and service, Sydney, it is. It's gonna be consistent at all times, man. Consistent. If I'm putting my name on it too. You know what I mean? Like that's the difference. Like my name is going on it. So like if you guys aren't pleased or happy, that's directly coming back to me. So I ain't gonna I'm not gonna involve myself or put my name on anything that I don't feel like is 100% worthy for everybody else. Because like I said, I appreciate you guys getting the time out to support me, support Black Line, just everything you guys are doing. So I don't take any of that stuff lightly, man. So I'm very serious about that stuff. Mr. Clark, what's going on? Smoking on a Cielo Good Stick. I have not had that one. Mr. Clark, you're gonna be. I don't know if you saw what was in the first month, but it's gonna be good, man. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. Brian, I appreciate that, man. And it's gonna work like a regular club. You just month to month. If you guys feel like y'all aren't satisfied, or you can always cancel. But I don't think y'all are gonna run into that problem. Liquid Spirits, what's going on? Slowly getting down to the end of this D6. If you guys have not smoked the part, I actually did a review of this cigar, the Partagas Series D number 6. I did a review. Monty Fortuna sent me one, even though I have a box of them. Well, half a box left now, but excellent cigar. Especially if you don't have a lot of time. Like I said, if I wasn't talking on here, I'd been able to probably smoke it a little faster. Not saying that that's a good thing, but Hey, Brian, it's gonna be some good stuff, man. Gonna be some good stuff. I'm like you too. If I see Padron or something, I'm good. I'm all in. You're one of the few YouTubers that are black. I wish you much success. Yeah, appreciate that, Mario. We are starting to get it's a nice wave. Me and Unc were talking about that just earlier, man. It's nice to see a lot of minorities starting to come in here and do it. Like we got Fred, Cigar Head TV, uh, Alex Dwight's got a channel, Cowboys got a channel, Ash Head Cigar Junkie, a lady in her cigar. It's quite and it's quite a few females too. Like it's nice to see that. Sean, there's a few Davidoffs I like, but overall they're too mild for me. Construction's always on point. They have good construction, but I like more intense stuff. So kind of how Lee Mack feels about the Padrones, I feel like for the money that you pay for Davidoffs, I don't feel like a lot of times it's worth it. Hopefully by the end of July 1st, I can order some cigars. Yeah, Mike, or even still too, that might be something you want to consider too whenever you get comfortable with it. Signing up for the club, that'll be something good for you too, be able to get your hands on some good cigars, man. Uncle Reg, what's going on? I'm ordering. I appreciate that, man. I think you're gonna appreciate that and you're gonna enjoy that too. I'm all in. I want to experience it, all the good and the bad. Right there with you, man. I always say all the time, you can't get to the glory without the story. So, but I think y'all are gonna enjoy that. We got to prove James wrong, man. We got to show him that the Double R Army has a huge influence on this. We got to prove a lot of people wrong. Is that here in Brazil, there are a few black YouTubers and most are not famous or don't earn much from YouTube. Well, I'm in that boat too, Mario. I'm not famous, and then I don't earn really anything from YouTube because they demonetize tobacco channels. So we don't really uh, we don't really make any money other than donations or people, donating to you or stuff like this. So there's not really any money involved in this. So I feel like for the most part, especially a lot of these newer guys, like I feel like they're doing it because they enjoy doing it, which to me is really important. Yeah, see it now. The code won't work on the club, but anything else you buy on the website, the club will be or the code Ron sent me will be valid. It's like yeah. I like the Davidoff Nicaragua. I like the Yamasa. I like the Escurio. I like the late hour, and I just recently smoked the small batch number 3. Those were all pretty good for me. The Year of the Rat was okay, but that's a $40 cigar, and I don't think it's worth $40. No laughing matter what's going on. Greetings from Germany. It's 5 p.m. here. After a long day in jail, I can now come home in my backyard. The sun is shining, kids at the granny's house, and I'm going to light up a cigar. That is good, man. I'm glad you had a safe day at work and able to light you up a cigar, man. You be safe out there. Anthony, there is a code. I'll type the code in the chat. You can use it. It won't. It's not valid for the Cigar of the Month Club. But if you go on Black Line, order samplers or cigars, you can use this code, and it'll give you additional 10% off. I don't make any money off the code. It's literally just there to help you guys out. So that's another thing. Some other reviewers have codes and they actually get kickback from it. I don't make any money from this code. All right, Mike, you have a blessed day too, man. Balmoral and Yeho XO Oscuro Grand Toro. I actually smoked one of those yesterday. I like the Balmoral line too, but no laughing matter. They're actually pulling Balmoral out of the states. They won't be in the United States anymore. Also, are you a fan of the also some other cigars you might want to check out because I know it's a European exclusive? The Plasencia 1898. It has like a maroonish band on it. Very, very good cigar. I like those a lot. One day I hope to meet you and smoke a cigar with you and also improve my English. Well, that'd be good because I want to improve my Spanish, man. So maybe we can help each other out. But I look forward to that too. Sorry, to make no mistake, of course, I work at the gym. No, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. I knew you meant you worked there. I wonder if I could have used top of my 15% off. Now that I don't know. You'll have to reach out to James. I'm not sure if he'll let you stack. But it sounds like you got the better end of the deal because mine is only 10% and you got 15. So Cool. I'll tell you, hey man, if you're talking about the club, I think you're gonna enjoy that too. Larry, get back to me on that. I'm gonna find out for you. I'll find out for sure for you. And make myself a note. Make myself a note of it. Ask me about that. Brian, I do like the Baca. I want to try it in the. They got a new size that kind of looks like a Corona. I want to try the Baca in that size. I was a fan of it though. I know some people it has mixed reviews, but I thought it was pretty good. But then again, I'm a big Cameroon fan too though. So Reynaldo, what's going on, man? Yeah, Larry, I'll check out. I'll check for you. Um, do me a favor, just find a random video to comment on my page, and just put a reminder to check for me. And then when I get the answer, I'll comment back underneath that comment and let you know. Unless you're following me on Instagram, and then you could just message me or something, and I could find out for you. Wellington, what is going on, man? All right, man. Well, I think I'm gonna finish up this cigar real quick. Get ready to run some errands. So hopefully you guys have a good rest of y'all's day, man. I might see y'all later on tonight if I decide to come up tonight. I don't know. We'll see how everything is going. See how the day has been going. Don't forget to check out the Black Line Luxury Cigar Club. It's going live tomorrow. Very, very, very big deal, man. That's huge. So I think that's going to be a good thing for people to be involved in. Summer Showdown coming up. Got a few more videos to release for the Drew Estate series. Just a lot of stuff going on. We're just trying to stay busy, trying to work, man. Trying to get better each and every day. So that's what we plan on doing. So y'all already know the name of the game is relaxation and enjoyment. And y'all don't forget to be driven, never motivated. We'll catch y'all on this next one, man. Y'all be good. Peace out.